I'm a little late mentioning this, but since it was all over the news yesterday, or should I say on Wednesday, this wish Johnny Football best of luck going into the NFL. The media can get all they want as far as what he's done this in the off season, but make no mistake about it. When you're putting up those type of numbers, as far as a quarterback, you got to be paying attention to detail. You can't just show up and like just put out big time numbers like against Alabama. Oh, by the way, back to back seasons, uh, just playing absolutely amazing bowl games. Not so much against Duke this season, but also against I think it was Oklahoma his first season playing in the Cotton Bowl. I mean, the kid has got great talent. Obviously, just hope he just keeps his nose clean when he gets to the NFL. But I think he will because he'll be so focused in trying to get those plays in. Obviously, film study. You could tell that he was doing real well, and I noticed it too this past year, observing Manziel was the way his release was because I could tell that off season he had with in that Peyton Manning camp, it really showed off too, as far as how well he was getting rid of that ball. So that was something that was really impressive. The media always loves to jump on the negative, and we're never going to know the whole story because that's all the media loves to get on. It's just straight negative stuff, but he'll be fine at the next level. He'll be fine. Uh, Curious to see how fast he'll run the 40, but he's as fast as he is too. He's also real quick. I mean, whether people like it or hate it, he's almost like Michael Vick coming out in a sense because you haven't seen anybody in that position that electrifying. I mean, you've seen some quarterbacks obviously the last couple of years with Kaepernick, unless you Kaepernick is one of them. RG3, um, Russell Wilson, even Andrew Luck. Oh, by the way, too, he can run too. But the reason why I'm mentioning those quarterbacks are quarterbacks that are mobile too, and just they're kind of in a way they were you kind of do amaze you. I know some of them their second year didn't really do too well, but if you've been paying attention to a handful of games since as I have, and I've been watching a lot of those guys too, they have improved even though their teams record might not show. I know Cam Newton's another one too. He's improved as well. In his first year, I know he was breaking all types of records. Then the second year, people were like, "Oh man, he didn't do that well." If you really look at his stats, go look at Cam Newton's stats. He did pretty well his second year. It's just that the team wasn't doing good overall. So again, my point is, the NFL's really seen this basically genetic freaks as far as quarterbacks, and Manziel's gonna be able to play right into that. Now, what team will he go to? What system will he be in? Does that matter? To me personally, I don't think it will. And obviously, the reason why I'm talking so much, not so much I'm an expert or anything, because even though I've been blessed to play high school, I did play college through 4 years, and now I'm still playing semi-pro, going to my seventh year. I don't want to ever say or think that I am an expert. This observing. That's all I've been doing, just observing. And when you see great talent like that, and there's obviously going to be a lot of talent as far as that quarterback position coming out in this draft coming in here in April, you know, I just give my respect to it, and obviously give my props to it. So yeah, I'm very excited to see where he goes. Um, Really between probably Manziel, Teddy Bridgewater, and Clowney, you can almost make a good argument. Those guys might be in the top five, hands down. Should be in the top 10, but we're going to have to see because there will be certain needs some teams need. For example, being down here and living in Jacksonville, a quarterback's been in need the last 3, 4 years. So, I mean, hey, I'm not a big Jaguar fan, but I wouldn't mind seeing Manziel play down here. Get some people in the seats too, and some excitement down here in Jacksonville. I know people are saying too, and it kind of makes sense if people to go to Houston because being basically the hometown state. But at the same time, if you think about it, it's this. Clowney can get drafted to Houston. Then you have Clowney and J.J. Watt. That'd be pretty cool too. So I have no idea. I'm definitely not an expert when it comes to draft, but again, it comes to these teams that need certain positions and obviously try to fill those positions. So we wanted to really see how this is all going to play out. But at the same time, it's going to be a loaded class, and if somebody is a special talent as Manziel, I think he'll be fine. He'll be able to just, like I said, just continues to pay attention to detail, keep his nose clean. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. I don't, like I said, media wants to jump on the negative, but at the same time, this is just somebody just speaking out as far as, hey, look at what this kid's done on the field. Other than just look at his off-season stuff. I don't see him beating girlfriends or shooting up clubs or whatnot. So I mean, of course, the media is always going to be a little bit closer on somebody who has a lot of attention driven to oneself. But hey, that's just on them because they want to look at the negative. I think Johnny Football would be quite alright in the next level. And don't worry about size either because hey, Drew Brees just won a Super Bowl a few years ago, and he doesn't have the quickness or speed as John Manziel. So just giving it a few thoughts and just wanted to get it out there and really pretty much get it off my chest too. So with that being said, talk to you guys later.